What if you were close to death that your own colony packs up to live forever, only to be stopped by a miracle ship on the horizon? Today's tale is that of Jamestown's darkest winter, a winter so brutal it nearly erased America's first English settlement from the map and the Thanksgiving that rose from its ashes. The year was 1609 and Jamestown was supposed to be England's shining foothold in the New World, but instead it fell apart. A hurricane destroyed the supply fleet. John Smith, the only experienced leader they trusted, was wounded and shipped back to England. The Powhatan Confederacy surrounded the colony, cutting off food and escape. As winter closed in, 500 settlers faced starvation with no help on the way. Snow blanketed the wooden fort, the fires burned low, the settlers' ribs pressed against their skin. Everything that could be eaten was eaten. Boiled leather, rats, tree barks, snakes, and in the worst, most desperate corners of the fort, archaeology confirmed the unthinkable: cannibalism. When spring sunlight finally broke over the James River, only 60 out of 500 were alive, too weak to stand, too hopeless to continue. By May 1610, the survivors made a heartbreaking decision: Jamestown must be abandoned. They packed what little they had left, boarded boats, and began drifting down the river. The dream was over, but just as the fort disappeared behind them, sails appeared on the horizon. It was Lord Delaware, arriving with fresh settlers, supplies, weapons, and orders to rebuild Jamestown stronger than ever. He forced the colonies to turn around. At the very moment Jamestown was being abandoned, it was saved. In the weeks that followed, with food, leadership, and military order restored, the colonists slowly regained strength. They replanted fields, rebuilt the palisades, re-established trade, and honored those who didn't survive. According to early accounts, when their first successful harvest came months later, after the nightmare winter, after the rescue, after the near collapse, the settlers held a solemn Thanksgiving service. It wasn't the grand feast you imagine today. No massive turkeys, there were no long wooden tables, no celebration with native neighbors, but it was quiet, humble, emotional, a Thanksgiving of survival, a moment to breathe, a moment to say, we're still here. This was years before the famous 1621 Plymouth Thanksgiving, but it was a genuine moment of gratitude born from unimaginable suffering. The winter of 1609 to 1610 changed everything. Jamestown adopted stricter discipline. The colony became more militarized, relations with the Powhatans shifted permanently, and tobacco, soon to be America's first cash crop, began taking roots. Jamestown didn't just survive the starving time, it emerged from it transformed. What do you think of this story? I'd like to know in the comment section, and do not forget it's Thanksgiving season. For more stories like this, please click on the like button, share, and subscribe.